Alright, look what's happening in our family.
מה את עושה כאילו את לא אוהבת אותי? מה? מה את עושה כאילו? לא אוהבת אותי? כן. את אוהבת אותי? כן. אז למה את עושה כאילו את לא אוהבת אותי? למה את pretending? I'm not. Why are you pretending? I'm not. Yes, you are. Look at me in a way that you don't really look so cute.
Good morning. It is, I don't know, Thursday, Friday, I think. November something. I had a pretty much sleepless night. Can you tell? Do I look like asswipe? Kobe and I did a date last night that we sat in a room, and then later we got under our mosquito net, and I said, let's just get to know each other. Let's not talk about, we've been together for 19 years almost, right? Let's not talk about the children and discipline and structuring our day and money, and let's just pretend like we just are meeting each other and learning all those really interesting things that make you fascinated about a person. And he looks at me and goes, what the fuck? What are you talking about? Like, I know everything about you. I know every mole and inch of your body. I know everything. We've been together for 19 years. I said, let's just pretend. So we sat there, and he said, I'll follow your lead. And I asked him all these questions, and then he asked me, and it was just really special. Questions like things I learned, like, you know, what's his favorite color? And we talked about how special brown is, and how we both love brown, and the richness and character it has, and how I love brown and light blue. We talked about favorite song and why. His is The Dance by Garth Brooks, and what message the songs. Also, Dust in the Wind is a really big one for him. We talked about if we could be with anyone in the world, romantically, who would we be with if there were no rules? Interesting answers came up. We talked about where in the world we would be and with which person we'd like to spend a day with. I chose to be on our back porch on a couch that our neighbors threw out. Neighbors who were actually abusing their children and left a couch near the dumpster, which was a perfectly good new couch. It was a beautiful coral color, and I used to sit in the back porch with my cat, Bareket, the one who I loved with all my heart, who, when we anyway ran away and came looking for me, and I think died. So my choice was to spend the day just cuddling with Bareket in my arms. Anyway, we just had a talk about just those things that were really beautiful, and memories that were most significant, dreams, wishes. You know, if I had 24 hours, what would I do with my day? Just all these really cool, intimate places about getting to know each other. It was really nice. And then he fell asleep, and of course I stayed awake. I couldn't sleep. I was at such a high level of intimacy, not physical intimacy, like I felt like my soul had opened on a certain level and I couldn't close it. So I laid there and daydreamed about different fantasies and thoughts and intimate relationships that I have with other people, or had with other people, and what they meant to me, and all sorts of what ifs in my mind. And I was awake until 3:30, and we put an alarm for 7. They said we're going to get up this morning and start doing a family structure like we want. So I was awake till 3:30, and I was on one laptop, and then that laptop died, and I opened the other laptop, and that laptop died, and the plugs were in the kids' room. And then I opened my reader to read, and it died. And then I wanted to play guitar. I almost stole Jessie from Australia. She's in the dormitories. I almost stole her guitar to play on it. Didn't have a guitar. So then I picked up the camera and started watching videos on the camera. And then I went to the bathroom to listen to the videos so it wouldn't wake anyone up. And then there was a girl throwing up in the bathroom. I don't know if she was drunk or sick, but it was like 3 in the morning. And I heard her, like really, like the wall between our bathroom and their bathroom is like this. So I listened to her barfing, and it made me have that reflux. And then, God, I'm so tired. And then I found a journal that has way too much emotional drama and feelings and emotions and blah. So I read that, and that kept me awake even more. So anyway, I'm on like 3 hours sleep, which is not good. Kobe and I woke up, and we said, hey, let's look at a post that I just written. I know nothing and 99 other things the road has taught me. And we went through 53 of them, opened most of the links and the movies that went with them, and talked about a lot of those things. It was really special for me to share that with Kobe. Just a lot of thoughts on my mind. And I just want to share with you, it's beautiful. The kids are waking up. We talked about The Wrinkle in Time. Kobe's reading them A Wrinkle in Time by Madeline Engel. Such a great book. I'm really excited that they're going through that, and I'm excited to read with them. I think it was the first, maybe and only sci-fi book I ever read. It was just so powerful, and it's one of those like cliffhangers. Like I remember as a child, I couldn't put it down. Like the chapter would end with something like, and then it happened, or everything was fine until, and you go, what? So they're reading that, and I just read a little bit right now in the morning, and Kobe and Soleil are cuddling, and everything's great. Just really appreciative of everything. And also, Kobe and I spend a lot of time talking about the intimacy that I invite people to have around me. And it was just interesting because suddenly I was talking to Kobe and I said, just, like I'm looking at him goo-goo-eyed and with like falling in love intimacy, and he's like looking at me like, all right, there's Gabi, and he loves me, but not that feeling. And I told Kobe, I said, I think you can create that. It's a choice, it's a frequency that you create and put out into the world. And we were talking a lot about it, and I realized that I've been very blessed to have learned, maybe through the youth group when I was in high school, or through not being popular and treating people so special around me, always being friends with the people. Sorry, I just stubbed my toe and it's infected. I think it's like covered in pus, and this is like the 5th or 6th time I've hit it against something, and it's throbbing. It hurts so bad. Sorry. And I always was friends with the people who didn't have friends, like Norman Chow, the little guy from China that no one was friends with, so he would make me origami transformers and draw me pictures. Anyway, so I feel I've been very blessed with the ability to be very intimate with people and to allow people to be comfortable enough to share with me their most intimate sides. And I told Kobe that just these last 2 days, we've met 3 backpackers that I have talked to for maybe 20 minutes each, and all 3 of them shared me their deepest pain. One about a spouse who had died, and he still talks to her and all the time and misses her. One about a relationship he had with a man 30 years older. I don't know if it was sexual or not, but that this man changed his life, and he has no more contact with him, but still carries him around in his heart and is writing his whole travel journal as if to this man, and he talks to him every day. And one about a young man who his girlfriend just went back to their country. They'd been traveling together, and he was so in love with her and he missed her. And I told Kobe it doesn't seem real that 3 people in a row will talk to me, hey backpacker, hey what's up, what are you doing, where have you been? Those are the conversations you start out with, and all 3 of them we reached great intimacy and tears. 2 out of 3 of those we were crying. So I just feel really fortunate that I'm able to connect with people like that. And I think also as a therapist it happens to me, and in groups that I run it happens that people, even men, share great intimacy with me very quickly, and I feel really honored to have that ability or have that connection or be blessed with helping people feel comfortable enough to share with me. I feel really honored that I'm able very quickly to reach the most beautiful parts of people, bring that out or have that revealed to me. It's such an honor. Even in Facebook, there's a few groups that I joined that I shared frustration with and anger about something, and some really, really special people, some really big bloggers came to me and said, here, I'll help. Let's be friends. And we formed small groups, and they're there for me, and I love them, and I express that love very freely to them, some men, some women, this love. And I just feel really lucky. There's so many people in my life that I love that I feel a really strong connection to. And I told Kobe that I could be, like yesterday I was jogging on the beach, and like there's a few Khmer women, Cambodian women, that I would just smile at in passing, and I feel this love for them, like this really strong love. Like a street lady last night with her baby, she was begging, and she sat at the table next with us, and I just looked at her and smiled, and I felt like this love energy between us, and I don't know, I just feel really lucky. So maybe I should keep talking and babbling, because this is where I'm really tired, and I just keep, this is what Melanie likes, where I say good night or goodbye, and then I keep talking for a minute. Love you, Melanie. So, anyway, I think I'm going to try to take a nap, because I'm not going to do well on 3 hours sleep. Just wanted to share with you all the things going on, and yeah. I feel now self-conscious. If I said goodbye, I have to turn off the camera, right, Melanie? If you haven't yet read the post, I Know Nothing and 99 Other Things the Road Has Taught Me, I highly recommend it. I think it's absolute best summary of our 2 years on the road so far. I think the post took me like over 20 hours to write, and I even actually uploaded many movies to YouTube especially so I could link to them. So I think you'd enjoy it. Alright, I'm really going. I'm gonna go to sleep. God, I'm so tired. Oh, and I ate so much crap at night. Oh my God. Blah. Good night.